Welcome to a new market update, and today we're going to discuss Polkadot as Polkadot is making steps forward and has seen a significant move yesterday on the price action. We're also going to discuss some cool projects that you should be checking out on Polkadot ecosystem. But before that, do not forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also, do not forget to check out my Twitter and Instagram. And don't forget to like this YouTube video. And if you want to trade alongside me and also have 100x, 20x, 40x on the markets with Cedar, Frosty, and Matic, and possibly some other coins, check out the website in the description beneath. There you can start trading alongside me and get yourself as a better trader. But before that, let's continue with Polkadot ecosystem right now. Before we're going to discuss the price action itself, we're going to discuss the tweet that we've got here. Polkadot has finally got parachains, and that is taking 5 years, as the tweet says. 5 years after the vision of a multi-chain framework was first outlined in the Polkadot white paper, parachains are now ready to launch on Polkadot. Motion 118 to schedule the first auctions has passed council and now gone to public referendum. Yesterday has been a big day, as I stated, and this is the big step forward for the entire ecosystem, and that resulted in a nice breakout of the price. Price action has been seeing a significant move, also alongside with Bitcoin breaking out yesterday. So right now we are seeing a breakout above 38 bucks towards even 42, and we're getting close towards a potential all-time high for Polkadot. The question remains, when should you be stepping into the markets at this stage? Should you be getting ready in breaking into the markets already right now, or should you be waiting for a potential retest? Overall, if you derive target points, which can be done by using Fibonacci extension based on the previous cycle, so the previous cycle 1, previous cycle low, target zones based on that, you can use the 1.618 and 2.618 Fibonacci extension levels, and there you get to 75 and 115 bucks. So these two target zones are interesting. And if we assume that the area around 37 is going to hold as we are into a bull cycle, you could ask yourself or wonder whether you could be getting into the markets already, or whether you could be getting into the markets when you get that retest. So you derive a potential scenario of potential loss and potential gains. So for you, the targets are 75 and 115 bucks, which means that from here, if you buy, you get a take profit of $35 in profit, or if you add the other $40, you get $75 in profit. If you analyze the fact that you're going to sustain around 38 bucks, then the potential loss and invalidation is this previous low at 32. So the take profits are 35 and 75, and your potential loss is around 9 bucks. So the risk reward is 4 and 8 based on this analysis. So if you want to get into Polkadot already right now, you could be doing that by just putting in the money here, but you can also start scaling into this entire region, basing the question of whether Bitcoin is going to have a correction towards 55k, yes or no. If that's not going to be happening, you probably are going to see yourself FOMO back into the markets, as this entire grind also didn't give any entry point yet. But through this analysis, you can be deriving a strategy where you buy already and you use the additional 50%, for instance, on your trade to scale in all the way back towards 37.5. And through that, you're already getting exposure while having a profitable risk reward ratio, as on this level, your risk reward is about 4 in the worst case. If you buy at 38, your loss is around 6 bucks, but your probable gains are also 37 bucks, creating a better risk reward ratio, but it's also difficult to get that actual entry point. So Polkadot is probably going to follow Solana and Phantom and all those other layer ones towards a potential number of $100 plus. Looking at the Bitcoin pair for Polkadot, we can also see a beautiful bounce back up. And at this stage, we are facing resistance. We are consolidating a little. And the crucial level that we should be sustaining to is the area around 6,000 sats. If that is going to be holding, and I think we're just consolidating a little here, we're going to have continuation all the way towards 9k sats and potentially even higher. And when we're going to have an analysis on the Fibonacci extension tool, we can see a continuation here as well towards 14,000 sats and 21,000 sats, which is very comparable to the price action of DOT against USDT, creating a target zone above 100 bucks. Projects that are interesting, of course, the first one is Kusama. It has been seeing support here and a beautiful bounce back up. Retest of this entire range low, creating some buyer's pressure, and we can see that buyers are stepping in for many times already. What is the crucial area that Kusama has to break through? That is this region here. The area around 410 bucks has to break. If that is going to be breaking, I think we're going to accelerate all the way towards the next target zone, which is 530 bucks. And then we can also start deriving target points based on Fibonacci extension. And then the next cycle could bring Kusama towards 1K. Kusama against Bitcoin, similar figure at this stage. A little less bullish as we have been correcting heavily through the Bitcoin expansion lately. Overall, we are just consolidating here, but when the actual cycle starts for Polkadot, this one could be running heavily as well. Finally, oracles, I like them. KYLIN is one of those oracles based on the Polkadot ecosystem, currently retesting this support area and slightly starting to break out. Still has seen a heavy corrective move all the way back down towards 10 cents. Valuation is relatively low, but once the ecosystem of Polkadot is going to do well, I'm assuming that this one is starting to run upwards too. First real target zone, 60 cents. Second is $1, so definitely a small gem that you should be checking out. I hope you have enjoyed this update. I'll be back later today, tomorrow actually, sorry. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Have a wonderful day.